Is looking for a second date update with Jamie. Hi, Ben.
Hey, I can't believe it.
Hey, Ben.
We get a lot of reluctant participants on second date update, but there is that thing that drives people to do it.
And what is that thing that's driving you today, Ben?
I met this great girl, Jamie, and I wanna see her again. I met her on Tinder. Actually, I met her months ago, like right before the whole COVID thing hit. So we didn't, then it hit and we didn't have a chance to get together. So I shut down, stopped talking to anyone online. And then, things started to open up again. So when the bars opened, I decided it was game on. So I got back online and I looked for Jamie immediately. And because I, talked a little bit and I've been so excited about meeting her. And she was still single.
Oh, that's good.
And she seemed really enthusiastic to hear from me, too. So we talked a few times. We decided to meet at my place. And, truth be told, we were both, single and alone for a long time.
And horny.
Yes.
Yeah. So, we went that direction. And, it's not like we ever said, this is just sex. We never said this would just be a one-off. So, I don't know. I didn't think it was just a one-night stand because we hung out for a couple hours and talked before anything happened, and we were getting along really, really well, and that fed into really, really awesome sex. I'm not going to lie. It was mind-blowing.
I'm not going to lie, man.
It's not,
it was
that's
mind-blowing.
nice. And that's I would like to take a poll sometime. Probably no one in this room really is in a place right now to participate in this particular poll, but I would like to know what percentage of first times are mind-blowing.
Oh.
Because I imagine that would be a low percentage. So if that was the case here...
Not for guys.
there might be a huge discrepancy between female response and male response to this question. But if this was mind-blowing for him, well, then I would guess that he might be in a minority. So I could see why you would want to see her again.
Yeah, I really enjoyed her company. After we hung out and talked some more for about an hour before she went home. So, it wasn't just the sex. It was a whole night. It was really great. So I called her the next day. Didn't hear back. I waited a couple of days, called her again, texted, nothing. So, yeah, I'm confused. My mind is blown again from that.
Yeah. Did she say anything like, call me, or I'd love to see you again, or let's do this again? Anything that seemed remotely encouraging to you that there would be a next time?
Well, yeah, we talked for an hour afterwards, and we're both just talking about how great it was to spend time with someone, and I said, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Let's do this again. And she said, for sure, and that was it.
I love that you were talking about how great it was afterwards. Like, that was great. Oh, yeah, it was. So great.
Well, maybe our current situation has made more things mind-blowing.
Okay, so now I know it was mind-blowing for you. Did you get any indication from her that she felt the same?
I thought so.
You thought you did your job?
Yeah, we went at it pretty hard.
Dang.
She seemed to be enjoying herself.
Maybe it's because you were so into it, she couldn't call you back. Like, he's just so into it.
Don't girls want guys that are into it?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's wrong with you.
Find out.
Well, let's do that. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll call Jamie, and we'll get her side of the story, see what she thought of Ben and her encounter with him next, as Second Date Update continues here at Cincinnati's Q102. So Ben met Jamie before COVID hit, and so nothing really happened, but they tried to reconnect as the world started to slowly open up again, and it had been a long time for Ben, and he was ready for a hookup, and sure enough, that's what they did. They hooked up. They did talk. They talked for a couple hours before, even talked for an hour after, and he likes her, and he said it was mind-blowing. So we're assuming if it was as good for Ben, or maybe we shouldn't assume that it was as good for Jamie as it was for Ben. But we're about to find out. Is there anything else we need to know before we make the call, Ben?
No. Let's just find out.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jamie?
Yeah, this is Jamie.
It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How are you?
I'm good.
You got a few minutes?
I'm already embarrassed because I know what you're probably calling about.
Now, how many dates have you been on? Like, how many different people have you been on dates with? Have you only been on one date with one person, or have you been on a few dates?
Yeah. No, I've only been on one date since things started opening back up. So,
Okay. Are you cool with talking about it?
yes, I just hope my parents are not listening right now.
All right.
But I'd love it if my ex heard, though. But anyway.
You'd love it if your ex heard.
Yeah.
Why? Was Jamie like a rebound or something? Was he like revenge sex?
He was not revenge sex, but this is just, he was just so vocal. Like, he was a screamer. I'm sure he woke the neighbors. It wasn't like just yelling. It was like what he was yelling.
Ben was?
He kept screaming, "It's coming, it's coming,
Oh,
it's
no.
coming. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, it's coming. Now, 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 now." That kind of yelling. And it was like startling and morbid and unnerving. Totally killed it for me. It was totally distracting. I was just like taken aback by it. And I hung around for a while afterwards to kind of like let him recover because I was like considering going a second round just to see if he did the same thing again. But then
No.
I decided against it. I was just like, this is not for me. And I've never seen or heard anything like it. Like, who refers to his dick as it? Like,
Oh.
it is a thing. It is coming. It's so crazy. I mean, it's just
Wow.
not sexy. Like, that's, for me, it did not do anything.
The yelling, the
Except-
shouting, the it all killed it for you. But how did it feel knowing that you had that kind of impact on him?
Yeah, I mean, like, sure, I guess that's flattering, but I just felt like
It's distracting.
it did not matter if it was me or it felt like he was like in his own kind of zone, and I was just like, it could have been any warm body.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Not true.
Did you experience the joy and then he was like this? Did he care about you finishing?
It did not seem like that was priority number one.
Oh.
Did you experience any joy? Did it happen for you? Sorry, Ben, I had to ask.
I mean, seriously, we have to worry about her. Like, it's okay that you got yours and acted like that for me, but I want to know if she
Wait,
was.
I need to hear this answer.
No.
Aw,
No. Definitely not.
That is a bummer.
that is a huge bummer.
Yeah.
So you got kind of caught up in the moment there, huh, Ben?
Oh, but I wasn't that loud. I'm sure she's exaggerating. I mean, I can't, even if I was, I mean, give a guy a break. It's been a long time.
Are you usually that vocal, Ben, or do you think you were more vocal this particular time because it's been so long?
I'm a talker, but I may have been a little louder than usual. I mean, you know, it's just been me by myself for a while, so.
Are you vocal with yourself, Ben? Not too personal.
Sometimes.
I don't know. Are most men vocal with themselves?
I wouldn't know. I'm not vocal with
Are
myself.
you vocal
if
with
that-
yourself?
No,
You don't
not
talk
at all.
You don't talk dirty to yourself?
No.
Come on, baby.
But didn't we have that one second date up that it was like talking to? Didn't he talk to it?
He talked to it.
It was like, not yet. Don't
yeah.
stop. Like,
yeah.
hang in there,
Here
big
it
guy. Because we did have that conversation after the fact of you two did. I remember this now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
So,
not sexy. It's
can
not
I
sexy.
make it?
It's
can
not
I-
sexy.
Can I
My
make it
suggestion
up?
here would be I can't encourage you to try again, but I think that you should see if it happens again. But he has to keep you in account that time. You know what I mean?
Do you like him? Did you like
It seems
him
like they
outside
like each
of
other.
this?
Yeah.
Because you both do seem fun.
Yeah, I did enjoy him as like a person. but I can
Not
be
as a partner.
friends with people and not have to go through getting evicted because my apartment is so loud. I just like, you guys, you're really not grasping like how loud this was. Like, it was so loud.
Come on.
And
Nobody said
it
anything.
did not feel like that satisfying for me.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm not going to do that again. But I appreciate it. I mean, I'm cool to be friends. I'll be your friend. But yeah, you and
Friends
it's not
with
happening.
benefits.
I don't
Maybe
think
I
you're
could,
getting the benefits.
I don't think so.
I
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Focus.
happening.
What if I just focus on you next time?
Ooh,
Make
I
you
like this
dinner,
idea.
You know,
I just
I'll
don't.
be quiet.
I just
I'll
don't
let you
think
make
you're
all the noise,
capable of
and I'll
focusing on
do
anything but yourself.
whatever.
Like you had a shot. You did not do anything for me. So
Anything?
it just doesn't feel,
Okay, so Jamie is not willing to give it 3 tries before.
No rule of Fran here.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I still feel like there's some sort of energy between the two
I
of
do
them.
too.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I don't feel that very often.
It's up to you guys. Well, Jamie, really, if you're not in, you're not in.
I don't know.
All right, well, I have your number, so maybe we can be just friends.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be your friend, and like, I don't know, stranger things have happened. If we stay friends, and down the road you prove to me that you're not a selfish person, then maybe.
Oh, there you go.
Seems fair.
Yeah,
Oh.
you were pretty selfish that night.
Okay, I'm kind of changing my mind now. I've never been called selfish.
Maybe people just aren't honest with you.
Uh-oh.
There's the energy going away.
Hang up. Someone hang up.
Maybe, or maybe this is just a really honest conversation.
Or maybe this is how we're flirting these days.
Yeah, that's
I don't
possible.
really
I know,
do.
it does
Yeah.
all sound kind of flirty.
It does, kind of.
Well, we're going to leave the ball in your court. You have each other's numbers. Just keep us posted.